by Advocate Ngugaitobi SC, instructed by Mr. Sandile July of Worksmans. And if we may invite Advocate Ngugaitobi to place himself and his team on record. Thank you, Chair.
Please. Good afternoon, Mr. Ngugaitobi.
Good afternoon, Chair. Thank you for the attention, and your fellow commissioners, I greet them as well. My name is Tembeka Ngugaitobi. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Senzo Mchunu, the current Minister of Police. My juniors are Advocate Natalie Kezebutelezi and an advocate who is known to one of your commissioners, Advocate Mahotso Lengane. We are instructed by Mr. Sandile July from Worksmans.
Thank you, Mr. Ngugaitobi.
Thank you,
Might
Chair.
I add one point to my learned friend's preliminary issues? We have asked for an opportunity to re-examine. My understanding is that it's not objected to. We have arranged that it should be done if we exercise it on Friday from 2 p.m.
That's in order, Mr. Ngugaitobi.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. We are ready to lead a testimony of Minister Mchunu, and that will be done today by Advocate Lee Sigal Mnuve. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Law. Yes.
Thank you, Chair.
Yes.
Chair, the Minister will take the oath.
Good afternoon, Minister.
Good afternoon to you.
Please place your full names on record.
My name is Senzo Mchunu.
Thank you. Do you swear that the evidence you are going to give is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? If so, please raise your right hand and say, "So help me God."
So help me God.
Thank you, Minister.
Chair, if I could just ask the Minister to please bring the microphone closer to him and keep
Please-
it on.
Please pull both if they are pullable. I don't know if there is such a word.
And Chair, you would
Towards you, Minister. I think I saw you pushing them away. Please pull them towards
closer to you.
you. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chair, I thought that before we start the Minister's evidence, if he could just explain the reason why he has an earpiece in case there may be questions as to the reason for the earpiece.
Is it necessary? Is it necessary? Really? Oh yeah, please then, Minister.
Thank you very much, Chair of the Commission and Commissioners. I've just had a slight problem with my left ear, and then I requested that I enhance my hearing. It's nothing abnormal, but for purposes of this commission, I wanted to pick up every word and ensure that I am with the commission.
I don't know whether it's me, Minister. Maybe I also need an earpiece. Then it's a bit hard for me to hear you. I've heard every word though, but
Okay,
I somehow have to strain.
I need to raise my voice when I speak.
Please, thank you.
I will do so, I promise.
Thank you.
Chair, they just want to assist the Minister to increase the volume on his microphone.
Just want to.
Sorry, testing 1, 2.
You can switch it on, Minister. Thank you. Minister, you would have been provided with files in front of you marked 1 of 5 to 5 of 5. And the first file is 1 of 5, which should contain a statement. I just want to confirm that you have file 1 of 5 with you, in front of you. And
Yes, sir.
if you can confirm that from page 1 to 92 of that, that's your statement for purposes of your evidence
Yes, I
today.
confirm.
And do you confirm the contents of the statement and the accuracy thereof?
Yes, I do.
Now, if we could start, you have the introduction section starting at paragraph 1, but if I could ask you to start on page 4, which is page 2 of the statement, paginated page 2, which deals with, if we can just orientate ourselves as to the pagination system, and then what you have in front of you. I will be referring to the paginated pages of your statement. At paragraph 8 of your statement, you start dealing with your personal background and appointment as the Minister of Police. Prior to that, you have some introductory comments, but I would like for you to just briefly summarize your personal background and the events leading up to your appointment as Minister of Police, very briefly, please.
Thank you very much once more, Chair and Commissioners. My name is indicated earlier, is Senzo Mchunu, and I was born at Hlabisa and then went to high school and then started working as a teacher a number of years, and then went to be full-time in the African National Congress in 1991. And after that, worked in other provincial structures and then became MSc in 2008, and then Premier in 2013, and then 2013, the same year, 2013 to 2016. And then I broke from May 2016 and the whole of 2017. I was unemployed, and then got employed in 2018 in March by the African National Congress at that office, and then up to the elections of 2019, after which I got appointed as Minister of Public Service up to 2021, and then on the 5th of August 2021, I was then appointed as Minister of Water and Sanitation, after which up to the general elections in 2024, and then post-elections, I was appointed by the President as Minister of Police.
And then,
currently, I'm on leave. I'm on special leave.
And then in the introductory paragraphs, you deal with matters which you say at paragraph 4 and 5 of your statement. You say that there are aspects that you are not in a position to speak to. If you could just explain to us why you say you're not in a position to speak to those matters and what those matters are at paragraph 4 and 5 of your statement.
Well, I'm saying on paragraph 4, to start with, I'm not in a position to speak about operational decisions taken by SAPS members without my involvement or knowledge, in case there are specific matters that arise that fit in this description. I won't be able to speak on those, simply because as Minister, I don't necessarily direct, approve, or participate in operational policing decisions or activities like operations that from time to time police decide on wherever in the country. I don't deal with those. And any interference or suggestion that I played a role in authorizing or coordinating operational decisions, including who to arrest and where, and then raids, when to do a raid and not when to do a raid, and tactical deployments, who goes where, for what reason, such insinuations are incorrect. It is for this reason that I'm saying I'm not able to speak on those. And in paragraph 5, several allegations placed before the Commission relate to communications said to involve me or my instructions. And I want to place on record that I didn't participate in any operational communication channels, nor did I use encrypted platforms for such alleged purposes. Then I address those matters in detail in subsequent sections.
Thank you, Minister. And then at paragraph 6, you then also deal with aspects that you say you don't necessarily have personal knowledge of those aspects, but you deal with them purely to assist the Commission with its factual reconstruction. Can you just explain what you mean by that at paragraph 6?
On paragraph 6, yes, the Commission has also been presented with extensive evidence relating to SAPS dynamics internally, allegations of criminal infiltration and conduct attributed to certain senior officials, including Lieutenant General Sibia. And my knowledge of these matters arose only after they became a subject of evidence. In other words, I'm indicating that there isn't anything that I knew or I know internally, or I know anything about internally in relation to criminality and so on, until most of the things came to the fore in the Commission.
So in other words, you don't have personal knowledge of them, you weren't involved contemporaneously in anything relating to that, but based on what you became aware of subsequent through evidence before the Commission or the ad hoc committee, you will deal with that insofar as it may assist the Commission in reconstructing its facts.
Yes.
Thank you. Then if we can go to the section where you deal with your orientation into the Ministry of Police, which is on page 6 of your statement, starting at paragraph 14. And just to place it in context, at this stage, you had already had 2 stints as a minister. Is that correct? Before you joined as Minister of Police?
That's correct.
Okay. Can you just then take us through what the orientation entailed and when you actually took office?
Before I do so, as you instruct, I do want to indicate that through all those positions, that public positions that I have had the privilege to occupy, from MEC, Premier, ministerial positions, I have never been accused of corruption, not once. This is the first time that I get accused of such, as alleged particularly on the 6th of July. Now, the orientation that I'm talking about was the orientation that got organized in the main by National Commissioner, together with his deputies and other senior officers in SAPS, shortly after we got sworn in as ministers, and together with the deputy ministers that I served with. So we met police management on a meet and greet basis, and we planned how the orientation would unfold. And thereafter, we started without any waste of time, from just shortly, I think within a week, running those orientations from July up to December. But I must add that we went beyond December, even though it was no longer just pure orientation. It involved some discussions, some decision-making. In fact, even during the period of orientation, because it would be repetitive in some cases, getting to other levels of matters, we would then have discussions and in some cases take decisions during orientation, broadly speaking. But where there was an opportunity, we would then narrow down on particular issues. And we proceeded then until December. And I would say that a little bit beyond that in some cases. Now, what we were dealing with in the main during those orientations, it was structural and organizational matters. And I should take it that it was logical that as new people, newly appointed minister, we would have needed to know the layers of SAPS from national up to a police station, and also know the